What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. And as always, I invite you guys to hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. And when you hit that subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get all of the notifications when I drop my videos. It is very important to me. Of course, YouTube is doing what it does. It seems like the higher I go in subs, the lower I go in views. So YouTube, I don't know what it is, but we're just going to keep pushing along. By the way, guys, if you care to, hit the super thanks button down there too. It's right next to, in that long line of like, dislike, share, all of that good stuff. You'll find super thanks. If you hit the super thanks and you want to donate to the channel, it will light up your comment. I will see it. And of course, I'll respond to it. So thank you, guys. I do appreciate you. And you know, guys, I appreciate you anyway. Now, listen, let's get into the topic of the video, shall we? As most of us know who follow such things, doesn't mean that you care, but just that you follow it, okay? Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series, Kenobi, drops this Friday on Disney+. And in the run-up to that, I know a lot of people are excited about it, a lot of people don't care about it, but for those of us who have been critical, I want to point out, I want to give you guys this example of what makes me feel a little bit less excited about this in like contrast to what we've seen in the past, right? Where you could get excited about Star Wars. Who remembers those days when you used to get excited about Star Wars and upcoming projects? Now, it seems to me, and I've been making this observation for a while, that the contemporaries that's out there now, right? The creatives that's out there, they have lost vision with what this whole thing is, right? And they have a much more narrow vision than they used to because they're so busy trying to make everything that they do compatible with everyday life. You know what I mean? So they've lost the ability to go to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away because they continue to want to keep what they're doing anchored in reality, right? And here is a little example of what I'm talking about. Now, on the face of it, it might not seem like it's a problem unless you're an actual visionary with an imagination. So we have the character of Reva, okay? And Reva is played by Moses Ingram, okay? Moses Ingram. And we've all been seeing her in the trailers and stuff like that. It's the black chick that we all know is going to run away with this show. We know it's going to happen, okay? So don't act like it isn't. And if it does, don't act like you were the only one who saw it because we all saw it, okay? So anyway, Moses Ingram is talking, right? And she's in this interview, finally, because in most interviews, you usually see Ewan McGregor or Hayden Christensen. Now, she's actually saying something. And what would you think that she would be saying? You think that she would be building on the character or whatever? No. In this particular interview, anyway, she's talking about something that is very important to her about this project going in. And what is that? It's her hair! Yes, her hair. H to the A to the I to the R. Her hair is the most important thing that she felt so strongly about going into this project. So let's get into this article, guys, because like I said, it illustrates to you what I've been talking about, right? About the lack of vision. And I'll get into that in a minute. Okay, so you see this here on metro.co.uk. Okay, and it starts off, the headline says, Obi-Wan Kenobi star Moses Ingram details the importance of her character Inquisitor Reva having braids. And she says, the hair was a big deal. Okay, so let's go on and see what it says here in this article here. Moses Ingram, one of the stars of the upcoming series Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney+, has opened up about how important it was for her character Reva to have braids. The new Star Wars show will see Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen reprise their roles from the prequel films as Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, respectively, the latter of whom went on to become the dreaded Darth Vader. Moses joins the cast as Reva. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Reva, andere. A Force-sensitive Inquisitor who's working under Darth Vader's rule. Now that I got that out, I can stop doing that. During a recent press conference attended by metro.co.uk, Moses, Moses, free the people, Moses, you are the one, you are the chosen one, Moses. Anyway, she previously starred as Jolene in Netflix The Queen's Gambit, and she was asked about how Reva's ensemble was put together. I didn't see that. Okay, the actor explained that while the costume had already been designed, when it came to the character's hair, they ended up going in a different direction to what had originally been envisioned. Now, Moses began by expressing her gratitude towards director Deborah Puppy Chow for welcoming me in and caring about my thoughts in terms of who Reva might be. The costume was already made. Now, her hair, it was different in the initial envisioning of the character, and it was just something that my hair doesn't do naturally, she said. But Deb, I mean, you call her Deborah Chow, I call her Deb, but Deb was so great about hearing me out on that, and that's how we ended up with the braids. They just sent me down to the corner store and hooked me up with some braids. It was really important for me to do what my hair does. What my hair does. The actor emphasized that the hair was a big deal before explaining how much, here we go, before explaining how much it means to be playing a strong female characters that girls can look up to. Oh, yeah, not a lot of people say that, guys. That is totally unique. She's a true original, this one. She remembered watching TV with her brothers as a child when she was told she wasn't strong enough and that certain things that they were watching were for boys. However, she explained how the phrase fight like a girl, which is often used in a demeaning way, can take on different meanings when it comes to Reva in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, listen, I'm not going to get into all of that. The rest of the article you will find in the pinned comment below, of course. But as you can see, we're going with the same old cliche that growing up, I didn't see anybody who looked like me. There was no place for me. It was a boys' club and everything like that. Okay. All right, listen. Honestly, I can understand a little bit of what she's saying, okay? When it comes to the issues of hair, okay, black hair. Typically and historically, Hollywood has not known what to do with black hair and black hairstyles, all right? That's one of the things you guys have heard me talk about on The Walking Dead. You're in a zombie apocalypse and dudes is walking around here with beards all trimmed up and, like baldies, you know what I mean? Just like, how is this happening in the zombie apocalypse? You see this also in Rings of Power. My man's got a fade in Middle-earth. How is this happening? You know what I mean? Like, you have to get a little bit more, creative and inventive with that. So when I see that, it really does take me out of the show. It takes me out of the movie and the realism of it all. So I get where she's coming from. Sometimes you do have to be an advocate for yourself and an advocate for the credibility of your character. Okay, so I get that in certain circumstances. Okay, however, I would say to you, Moses Ingram, that talking about what your hair does or does not do naturally is not relevant in a galaxy far, far away. You know why? Because it's in a galaxy far, far away. And as far as I know, there is no Africa. There's no African Americans in a galaxy far, far away. Some people are saying, oh my God, you're so racist, you're a coon. No, if you think that, then you don't understand this world and this universe at all. In fact, there is no Africa on Tatooine. There is no Africa on Coruscant. There's no Africa anywhere you can name. It's a whole different universe, okay? There is no spot that you can go to get hair extensions in a galaxy far, far away, okay? It doesn't matter what you and your hair and your skin and your teeth and your eyes and your arms and your ass do naturally. This is about vision and visionaries. Look at Queen Amidala for example, okay? You see that in the thumbnail. Do you think that her skin does that naturally? Do you think that her hair does that naturally? No, it doesn't. It requires an imagination. It requires a letting go, a surrender to the vision of a completely different realm and reality. Look at Lupita Nyong'o, a beautiful, beautiful black woman with beautiful brown skin, dark brown skin. I love it. I would lick her from top to bottom. Yes, I would. Do you think that she had the right to go up and say, no, I don't want to play Maz Kanata because Maz Kanata is not what my height does naturally. It's not what my skin does naturally. It's not what my eyes do naturally. No, she wouldn't do it because she understands she's playing an alien. Now, I don't know what Moses Ingram is playing. I don't know what species he's playing. I don't know what genders. I don't care. Okay? But I'm willing to bet that she's not playing and around the way, girl. I don't think LL Cool J is gonna come up and be on some, I want a girl with extensions in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least 3 pair, a Fendi bag, and a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. She could walk with a switch and talk the street slang. I love it when a woman ain't scared to do a thing. Standing on the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Okay, you guys get the idea. She's not an around the way girl, right? She's from a galaxy far, far away. So guys, the fact that she could go to Deborah Chow, oh, excuse me, Deb, can I talk to you, Debbie? Boopy. And say to her, I don't like what you're having my hair do. I want it to do what my hair do. It's kind of a big deal, Deb. It's some bullshit to me. And once again, it might seem like a small thing to some of you, but this is yet one more example of how these people have lost sight of the bigger picture. Literally the bigger picture. We're talking about a bigger world, an alternate world, where you and your concerns and your vanity are totally irrelevant. It means nothing. Okay, so this was my illustration, and it is infallible. It is airtight. It cannot be refuted. This is one more example of what is wrong with today's Disney, Lucasfilm, Star Wars. Now, you guys can get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. Do you understand where I'm coming from? This is not an attack on Moses. No, it's not. This is talking about how we have to get back on track, guys. Because when we start checking boxes because she's a black woman, because she's a beautiful queen, you're going to lose what it is that makes this thing so special. You know what I mean? Like also in, you see this in Discovery, you know, with what's her name? Michael Burnham, you know, and the same thing. And these women look beautiful. I'm not going to deny that. But sometimes the universe that you're going in is not a beautiful place. You know what I mean? So, guys, get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. Like, share, subscribe. Catch me on Twitter, Rumble, Odyssey. Thank you guys in advance. If you do hit that super thanks, I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next one, guys. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on. You got me shook up, shook down, shook up on your loving.